So I spent 10 years with the National Park Service as a ranger, and then I went over to the Bureau of Land Management as a ranger, and then became a special agent with them. Altogether, 30 years protecting our public lands all over the West. It was a really fascinating career. Something I learned as a park ranger is that people do dumb stuff. So I wrote this epitaph for folks who each year find creative ways to remove themselves from the human gene pool. You went to the desert this weekend to practice with your new shotgun by blowing big holes in saguaro cactus. You thought it was lots of fun, and of course you were tweaking as usual, half out of your brain on meth. You put one too many rounds at the base of a big one. He fell on you and crushed you to death. Oh well, Darwin would have been so proud. Darwin would have been so proud. The way the fate shot you right out of the gene pool. Darwin would have been so proud. And you were lounging around in your lawn chair, wishing you knew how to fly, when suddenly you had a flash of brilliance. Figured you should give it a try. A dozen large balloons full of helium lashed to that lawn chair tight. Next thing you knew, you were cruising above 10,000, watching 747s go by. Oh my, Darwin would have been so proud. Darwin would have been so proud. The way the fate plucked you right out of the gene pool. Darwin would have been so proud. If you're one of the many wading in the shallow end, you don't need to worry about dying in obscurity, friend. But the competition is getting tough. Show some creativity, and remember all awards are given posthumously. My mother taught English. I think she would have been very proud that her baby boy had worked a $2 word like posthumously into his The highway patrol found the wreckage burning at the base of the cliff, and 100 feet up, a smoking crater where they figured a small plane had hit. But from the huge spot scorched on the asphalt, 3 miles away, straight down the road, they finally pieced together quite a different story. And this is what the records show. You were a surplus gadgetry junkie. That week you pulled off quite a coup. You found an unused solid fuel booster rocket. Figured it was made for you. You took your 67 Impala and welded that bad boy on top. Found a nice straight stretch of deserted highway and fired that sucker up. Wow, Darwin would have been so proud. Oh, Darwin would have been so proud. The way the fate blew you right out of the gene pool. Darwin would have been so proud. If you're one of the many waiting in the shallow end, you don't need to worry about dying in obscurity, friend. But the competition is getting tough. Show some creativity, and remember all awards are given. You got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Darwin would have been so proud.